I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical about the Casio CELVIANO AP-S200 at first. Having tried numerous digital pianos over the years, I've often been left feeling underwhelmed. Most of them either have a plastic feel that's just off-putting or fail to deliver that authentic piano touch. But, as soon as I sat down with the AP-S200, my doubts were quickly alleviated. If you're curious about what makes this digital piano so special, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. One of the first things that caught my attention was the key action. The Casio CELVIANO AP-S200 boasts 88 fully weighted smart-scaled hammer action keys, and I was pleased to find that it's not just marketing jargon. When you press down on the keys, it genuinely feels like you're playing a real acoustic piano. The weight distribution is spot on, lighter in the higher notes and heavier in the bass, which helps your fingers adjust to the nuances of playing a real piano. I spent around 20 minutes just playing scales and arpeggios, and for the first time in a while, I didn't find myself missing my old upright piano. The action is smooth, responsive, and incredibly realistic. Another aspect that impressed me was the sound quality. Casio's new concert grand piano sample is truly remarkable. It's not one of those thin, synthetic sounds that you often get with cheaper models. The resonance and depth are both present, especially when you utilize the built-in 40-watt speaker system. I spent some time playing Chopin nocturnes, and the sustain pedal really helps bring out the full, rich tone of the piano. Now, I'm not going to claim that it's going to replace a $100,000 Steinway, but for practice, recording, or simply playing for enjoyment, it's more than sufficient. The sound is rich, detailed, and engaging, making it perfect for a wide range of musical applications. The design of the AP-S200 is also sleek and modern, which I appreciate. The black finish looks premium, and the soft-close sliding key cover is a thoughtful touch. It keeps dust off the keys without slamming shut like some of those cheap plastic covers you find on other digital pianos. The illuminated touch sensor controls are clever, too. They light up when you need them, but disappear while you're playing, so they don't distract you. It's those little details that make a big difference when you're in the middle of a long practice session. You want to focus on the music, not the instrument itself. The Bluetooth connectivity is another significant advantage of the AP-S200. The included WUBT10 adapter allows you to connect wirelessly to your phone or tablet, so you can play along with apps, stream music, or even use it as a MIDI controller for recording software. I've used it with GarageBand on my iPad, and the latency is practically non-existent. That's huge if you're trying to layer tracks or just play along with a backing track. The ability to connect wirelessly opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities, and I've found it to be incredibly useful. The 19 built-in tones are a nice bonus, as well. Most digital pianos stick to a handful of basic sounds, but the AP-S200 offers a few extras, such as electric pianos, organs, and strings. They're not going to replace dedicated instruments, but they're fun for experimenting and can add some variety to your playing. I found myself messing around with the harpsichord sound, just to see what it would do, and it actually worked pretty well for Baroque pieces. It's nice to have these additional sounds at your fingertips, and they can help keep your practice sessions engaging and enjoyable. Now, I'm not going to say that the AP-S200 is perfect. The speaker system, while decent, might not be enough if you're in a large room. You might want to plug in headphones or an external speaker to get the best sound. The built-in sound is good, but it's not going to fill a concert hall. Additionally, the sustain pedal is basic. It's not a half pedal like you'd find on a real piano, so if you're serious about pedal technique, you might want to consider upgrading later. However, for most players, the pedal will be more than sufficient, and it's a minor trade-off considering the overall quality of the instrument. One thing that's worth noting is the build quality of the AP-S200. It's clear that Casio has put a lot of thought into the design and construction of this digital piano. The materials are high quality, and the overall feel is solid and durable. In conclusion, the Casio CELVIANO AP-S200 is a solid choice for anyone looking for a realistic piano feel without breaking the bank. With its impressive key action, rich sound, and modern design, it's an instrument that's sure to please even the most discerning players. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced musician, the APS200 has the features, build quality, and versatility to meet your needs. If you've been on the fence about digital pianos, this one's worth a closer look. You can find all the details below, and I highly recommend checking it out. Just head to the link in the description.